Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. We got the nails. We're gonna rock these all week. We're gonna with the shirt and yeah. This is how we're moving in these streets. I'm your auntie of pop culture, as I love to say. It's not cute, not knowing. Now we're gonna know. Let's start it with a hug. It's me, it's Ginger, it's Big Air, and we got Scoop. So yesterday, I was like, whoa, no Puffy or new Puffy stories. Today it's not the case because now his youngest son is facing some serious charges. Puffy's son, Christian Combs, whose mom was the late Kim Porter, he's about to get sued for allegedly drugging and raping a woman. They say this suit is coming soon. His dad is already, several lawsuits are in the making for things that he did. Also making news was Diddy's firstborn son, Justin. His mom is fashion stylist Misa Hilton, and she said that they treated her son and Christian wrong, and it was excessive force. It was interesting with the comments because some people were like, oh, that's misplaced anger. But a lot of people thought it was pretty excessive how they went in that house. Now, when they do raids, do they say that we're coming? No. And everyone has to be detained. These young men were never arrested. What did they take out of Puffy's Miami home? Firearms, personal phones, illegal narcotics. It's a 9-bedroom, 12-bathroom house. It's a luxury compound where a lot of parties were held. Misa said that these young men were treated to gross overuse of military level form, just too excessive. Puffy has called it a witch hunt. Is young King Combs, as he is known, his recording name, following in the same path as his dad? Did he get this type of behavior from his dad? Their lives are about to change, and they say that Puff is being, cool with it, but charges are definitely coming against both of them. Nick Cannon, the father of 12 kids, announced yesterday on World Autism Day that his young 2-year-old son has been diagnosed with autism. The month of April is Autism Awareness Month. Yesterday was World Autism Day. We send our prayers out to Nick Cannon and family. Not a good day for Jonathan Majors. A judge has tossed out this whole court case where he was found guilty of assaulting an ex-girlfriend. That jury found him guilty. The sentencing is Monday. He faces up to a year in jail, and the judge really spared him, no, this case is going to go through. I will be very surprised if he gets a year in jail. I really will be looking with the side eye. I think he'll get probation, and they'll give him limitations, but I'll be really surprised if they give him a year in jail. His career is already in shambles. And now this. Nene Leakes talking about cheating, saying that it's okay to cheat as long as you do it with respect. Cheating is cheating. If you turn a blind eye to cheating, you're going to get one of two things. You're either going to get pregnant or get an STD. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen if you turn a blind eye to cheating. There is no such thing as cheating with respect. I know some women will just turn the other way. Even some men, they'll turn the other way. They know their partner cheating on them. Sometimes they don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to mess up the situation they be in, their living lifestyle. But cheating is cheating. Don't care how you paint it, how you do that. Lizzo wants to clarify what she meant when she talked about quitting. She says she's going to quit giving negative energy any energy. She says that is what she met. But she said crying she was in the business that in a world that didn't want her. So who knows? But this is our little last Lizzo story of the week. Grey's Anatomy has been renewed for another season, season 21. I don't know about you. I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy, I want to say, over 12 years ago. It was too many explosions for me. I was sitting there one night saying, is this a medical drama? A lot of fans are like, you should end the show, but I guess some people are still hanging in because Grey's Anatomy has been renewed for season 21. Chance the Rapper, been married to his wife for 5 years. The Voice judge, they're calling it quits after all of these years. He and his wife, who remembers the VH1 show Flavor of Love with Flavor Flav, the show that gave us Delicious in New York. There was a time, it had to be the first season I watched it. It was my little guilty pleasure. But when they showed this girl who was pooping on herself as she walked up the stairs, I just said to myself, I had to go to my brain and say, stop. This is not entertaining. This is not entertainment. This is not entertaining. I know we all have our things that are like our guilty pleasures. But after they showed that, I just knew I couldn't watch it anymore. It was quite successful for many years, and then it ended. Well, now there is talk of a reboot of Flavor of Love without Flavor Flav. Who made this decision? Who sat in a room and made this decision? How you gonna have a Flavor of Love show, no Flavor Flav? The show was centered around him. Now he may be, too old or out of the demo that you want, but really, like there's gonna be a Matrix 5. Then they're gonna have Keanu Reeves. I don't know who comes up with these. I don't know why people can't just be original and come up with their own thing. They want to do remixes without the original, stars. I don't know. I'm going to just keep saying, who asked for this? Are you a fan of WrestleMania? WrestleMania is coming to Philadelphia. And can I tell you something? It's big. I'm not a wrestling fan, but I got a lot of friends who are. And the excitement level in this city over WrestleMania, and it's going to have all the big names. If you can't get a ticket, because it's a very hard ticket to get, WrestleMania live from Philadelphia will be streaming on NBC's The Peacock Network. Jennifer Lopez dealing with low ticket sales. She came out with an album. She came out with this movie on Amazon. No one was really feeling it. Now her tour is being rebranded as a greatest hits tour. With some artists, they just want to hear their favorites. Like my favorite Jennifer Lopez song is Let's Get Loud. They don't want to hear new stuff. They don't want you up there doing a bunch of new stuff. They want to hear the songs they know and love and those hits. So she is rebranding her tour because of low ticket sales. I do a podcast, Patty and the Millennials. I'm the baby boomer. There's millennials, Gen Xers, men and women. And this week's conversation was so interesting, and I would love to hear your points. I read the survey that said that most Americans are unhappy. And it's like, really? How? Why? I think with most young people, they spend so much time wanting to be grown. They get over here to be grown, and they find out that being grown comes with a lot of bills and responsibilities. For middle-aged to older people, a lot of people are unhappy, and it's all because of choices they made. It's not because somebody put a gun to their head. Choices they made. And that's why they're not happy, because they feel financially they can't get ahead because there's someone or somebody or something always in their pockets. The lifestyle that they led, the choices that they made in relationships. I saw a thing on social media and they said, stop trying to have a relationship with a person that you only like. You only like them. This ain't love. You know, you only like them. And the guy was like, you can like a lot of people, but you just don't go and get into a relationship with someone that you like. A lot of people are in the wrong relationships or in it for the wrong reasons. They realize at the end of the day, I am not happy at all. I signed up for something and I can no longer keep up the facade. Like, I signed up for this. No, I think I want to change my mind. I just thought it was interesting because everybody has a different tale. With young people, it costs to be out here. And if you got student loans, cell phone, if you have a car, if you live in big cities, a lot of these young people don't even want cars, which is shocking to me. Adulting is hard. Adulting is not fun sometimes. Bills are not hard. It's hard. A lot of people, they got to have a sidekick. There has to be some kind of side hustle in the mix so that they can have enough money to live. Think about going to concerts. Concerts are expensive. It costs money to go to shows. It really does. And you're thinking you want to go to a show, you want to see your favorite artist, but you can't afford the ticket. So for many people, the reasoning for their unhappiness, it was interesting. Now, of course, we have some people, they don't like nothing. They hate everything. They're just unhappy. I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about people that get to a point in their life and they're like, I'm not happy. Is it politics? Because politics has just divided this country and the world so much. Find us where we live. Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, and iHeart Radio podcast. It was just a great conversation because I talked to, millennials and Gen X and men and women and different various and viewpoints. But I would love your thoughts. Why do you think most Americans are unhappy? It really was a fascinating conversation. There was something else that came up. I said I was going to mention my podcast, the top stories of the day. WrestleMania is going to be streaming on Peacock. It is so huge here that I just get a giggle. Like, I had no idea it was this big. Leave us a comment. I know I threw out questions there. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit that hit that notification. I have allergies. Hit the notification button. So when a video pops up, it's there. Subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss anything from the changing of wigs to my little allergy symptoms or me just asking a question because I'm curious to know what you think. Thanks so much for joining us. The Wednesday edition. Curls, big hair, scoop. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Don't forget to leave a comment.